All right, here we go with Module 5. So that means all of Module 4 should have been completed, and it was kind of due on June 10th. So you should have done a welcome post, of course, but then the 2 discussion posts on the avatar you made and some reflection on the video No Teacher Left Behind. Both have been quite excellent. And then the first assignment is due for me, which is assignment 5. Again, I know it's confusing doing assignment 1 and 5 at the same time. Sorry about that. But there were some readings to do and then answer some questions. And then submit to the Dropbox for me. I know Frank is asking for emails. Apologize again for that confusion, but I like using all the tools in Blackboard and using that Dropbox. So what's up next is Module 5 clearly, and all of Module 5 needs to be completed by June 24th. So there's a discussion post to go in there and then another assignment to be completed. So let's take a closer look at that. The title for this module is called the Social Science Curriculum. So this is actually opening the document and you're going to search for a few things in there. So when you do that scavenger hunt, you're going to come to the realization that not every course in that curriculum document is taught, unlike maybe the English document or some of the more not elective type courses. So one of the most popular courses, and this one I recommend if you have no idea which to choose for unit plan, is the HSP course, which is the Introduction to Social Psych Anthro. So in this one, because that's the most popular course, that's why I picked this one to kind of focus on, to take a closer look of how you would kind of develop the first introduction lessons for it. So in this module, it gives you some sample lessons, good, bad, and ugly, that are in there, different ways and different things collected over the years from different versions of different teachers, trying to introduce the difference between social psych and anthro. So review each one, but don't submit your answers or anything. The idea is for you to look at those lesson plans really critically. Think about the engagement time. Think about how you really want to give that information to senior students. All right, so we're talking grade 11 students, the 3U course. Would this be engaging enough for them? And think about how they would fit in a larger unit plan as well. If you would maybe move it to somewhere in the middle of the course, or like you start with something but maybe use another idea later on. Think about that kind of big picture as well. And all of that will make a little bit more sense when it comes to your next assignment, which is actually creating your own lesson plan. So we're going to look at some sample ones first and critically kind of pick them apart. So selecting that unit plan, so I've alluded to this. So at the end of this section, you have to kind of come to the conclusion of a unit plan you would like to develop for the whole, at the end of the course, right? So you have to pick a course code, and then you're going to pick a unit within that. Email me ideas if you're stuck or confused at any point, and I'll be glad to point you in a direction that might work for you. If you've never designed a unit plan before for secondary, you're kind of completely lost of where to start, where to get resources, how long should it be, how many lessons are in a unit plan, really fine detail stuff. I'm offering a live webinar on Sunday, June 28th at 7 p.m. So I send you an email link and I'll be live. You can talk to me or you can use a little chat window. I'll share my screen. I'll show you some things on there and ways to start and look for some resources. So if you're interested, an email is going to go out. You log in, you click on the link, and just reserve that date and time right now, June 28th, 7 p.m. This is a large assignment, that unit plan. Worth the most amount of marks, so choose wisely when it comes to the course code that you're going to use for that. Right, and the assignment for this module, we called it a scavenger hunt for lack of a better term, but it's basically going to make you go into that document and look for certain things that are in there. Word of caution, this happens every time, or past couple of years I've been teaching it, when they revised the document in 2013 and released it. It was very confusing the first year when they released it mid this course, but it's getting better now. Just really make sure you're looking for that 2013 document. We are only looking at the updated one. I realize the other one's still on the website, but look at the updated 2013 to get the answers, or else you won't have the right answers, and we need to be looking at updated curriculum. All right, and again, submit that to the Dropbox, and that will be it for Module 5. Good luck with that, and email me if you have any questions. Thanks.